Hi, buddy. Welcome back. I'm the Strategy Professor. Today we're doing another episode in our Legendary Empire campaign with Balthasar Gelt, Mortal Empires with the Steel Faith Overhaul mod. Okay. Let's get back in here. Alright, so where we left, and this one's going to be a bit of a shorter episode, but I do want to try to get a little bit more content in here for you. Okay, so we suicided Carl just to get him off our ledger for now. We'll bring him back. You can't unsummon a legendary lord. So we had to get him off our books there. All right, let's look at this stuff. Feast and
By
Wind.
Sigma's will, come in peace.
On it.
Okay, nice. Finally got a trade agreement with them.
What? It is good to see fellow sons of the Empire this day.
Now they're fighting Nordland as well. So are we.
I don't agree. Not in my name.
Okay.
So,
We do have at least one common enemy. These guys are.
by Sigma's will, come in peace.
Could potentially confederate with them. What kind of territory they have? They have two things. So they are right here on this border with the vampire counts. Huh. Ooh, that would give us more property.
Yes.
I'll think about that. So that's going to give us some bad public order with everybody else for a little bit, but that would give us some more property. I don't... That is tier 3, I believe. This is tier 1. They're probably getting blown up by the vampire counts, which is most likely why they would agree to a confederation with us. Well, we did just get good treaties with all of these guys. I think...
What?
Check out Sterling here.
Approach us, friend,
Oh,
and make your offer.
They will definitely confederate. But they only have one territory. It is tier 3, so we can see they have a vineyard, which would be good for trade. Yeah, because it's public order and wine. But they share this with von Karstein's. And how much? It's 28% corruption. I don't think it's worth it for one territory that's not a completed province to do that. Now, it's going to be difficult. Kislev's going to be chill with us. We can't confederate with Kislev, so they won't go to war with us over this confederation. The vampire counts will be a bit more problematic. Okay, so
Who calls?
Sterling, we can go ahead
Approach
and
us,
get
friend,
a
and make your offer.
military alliance with them, though. Maybe that might draw us into a fight with some of these people down here, but we already have a defensive. Let's see if they'll give us some money. We'll just go military for now.
Of course.
Okay. So that'll give us some vision. And that will give us more public orders, so they're less likely to turn on us. Now, Averheim might declare war on us. Hopefully, Nuln will be alright.
All right.
Averheim's almost certainly going to come at us if we confederate. Maybe not.
Lord of Bretonia.
Okay, we found Artois. He's like, alright with us, I guess.
Bow before the rightful lords of the
I
realm.
never.
Okay. Artois, who...
By the light of the lady.
Bretonia's fighting Scaling, but they're not fighting any
Honor
other...
before glory.
These lands are ours by the right
Bretonian
granted
factions.
from the Lady of the Lake. What do you want?
Leon Kerr, I meant to say.
I must protest. Lord of Breton...
What does the Emperor need that he cannot already?
Impossible.
Okay. Paravon is
Protector
a little
of
bit
the
further
realm.
away, but...
The laws of chivalry demand.
No.
These guys are all fine for now. They won't care about the Confederation. They don't like that we're fighting Marienburg. Wow, Kislev is the #1 strength rank. Jeez. Wait.
Kislev.
Okay, I thought Kislev was fighting the elves for a second. I was like, what? Oh, Clan Mulder, huh? Varg. Oh, is Mulder up here? I haven't been up here yet with the Skaven. Maybe they're this little faction like right in here. That would make sense.
Anad!
Oops, what is going on? I don't know where these guys are. Oh, they're down there? Okay. They're still at war with Ostland. Huh. Do I take this Confederation? It doesn't cause the public order anymore, I don't believe. So that's good. I think I go ahead and take it, right? This might make me fight the Vampire Counts. So like the worst case scenario is they come in and kill some stuff. But if I get a little bit more money, I might be able to afford a second army that could hold this territory. I think I would be very interested in getting the movement speed through here. But we'll see. Okay, yeah, let's see if they'll do it. I'm not entirely sure they're going to do it, but I'm open to the idea.
Who calls? Approaches, friend.
And it's because they're ranked 99. They must have just lost all of their armies to the Vampire Counts if you look at their ranking here. So that's why they might be on board to do this, because they just don't have an army.
Come then.
So
Only
they probably just
Sigma's
lost.
god, Ulrich, can judge it worthy or not.
Okay, we got it. So it's not, it seems random why sometimes you get Confederation, but usually it's a faction that is afraid they're going to get wiped out. Just like in real life, you know, some people would be willing to give up their sovereignty if it means they're not going to get completely annihilated. Oh, okay, that's aborted because we confederated with them. Okay. Yeah, see, they don't have an army. And it's because Vlad killed him right here. Most likely. Oh, sweet, we got a temple. Nice, nice. And there's no unique buildings here, right? No, we do have pots. Can we trade pots? We just got some more trading partners. We got a lot of trading partners. Yeah, we're still exporting the full 100% here. So 25 kilns full. Let me see this. Have I completed the extra pots? Not yet. So I'm gonna get a bit more there. I could get even more over here. So many modifiers. Okay. How's my garrison already looking? I'm not pressing a single button. No hands on the mouse right now. Okay, so that's kind of glitched out. We do have a warrior priest, I guess.
My lord.
This guy's only level 1, but how much? He's only 121 gold per turn. That's fine. I mean, just the growth in the public order alone, or the growth and the replenishment alone, make him kind of worth it. Now this dude. Oh, that's cool. Wait, how? So, so it refunded all of his skill points because I confederated? I thought before that that wasn't a thing. Wait, do all generals of the Empire, they're all hybrid units now? They have missile damage and... Huh. Okay. Now, that's really interesting with flying, so... I could fly in the air and then attack down at the ground. I don't think... Are there any units in the game that consistently can attack from the air without landing? I know that the, like, dragons have fire breath. Oh, eagles for the elves can do that. Huh. Okay, well that's weird, but... guess we'll take it. So gonna have to go honest steel, probably. Leader for noun. It's the same stuff, pretty much. Yes, they can all fight pretty well in melee, sort of, 49, 47. Then they added in this extra ranged missile with their pistol. Okay. Alright, so honest steel. Probably pistol corpse. Alright. Now we're gonna have to get rid of him, probably. Or, I mean... we could put Balthasar in there for him, maybe? I don't know. We'll see what Manfred does. If he declares war on us, we can bring him back out. Or we can put Balthasar over there or something. This guy I kind of want to keep.
Step to it.
So we'll bring him over for the stimulate growth.
So,
And then this guy we will dismiss. There we go. Probably just public order, right? % tax at public order. Then here, I think we can maybe trade these. I was thinking about getting basic walls. It does give one public order. It gives Empire Knights, Spearmen, Swordsmen, Crossbowmen. It does upgrade to bullets. Roads are pretty decent too, but I think walls are expensive. What's my garrison already look like? Thought I looked before. Okay, pretty decent. I think I just do I go for money? I probably need to keep this around for hiring. Most likely. Money or walls? Money or walls? I only have 3,000. What kind of force? He doesn't have anything that scary looking. Ooh, I would really like that gold mine though. That's just for dwarfs, right? Yeah. I think just the pottery. Let's just go with the... If he declares war on us, we might have to switch that around, but... We have so many trading partners, I think we can sell that, those pots. Alright, got that.
Sigmarite Arch-Lector.
Marienburg is definitely baller. We need to get that going.
Protector of the weak.
Public order is kind of getting sketchy, but how are we getting vampiric corruption? Osmosis. From where? Oh, here? Because that counts as the entire province gives that off? So that means this getting vampiric corruption too? Yeah. It's gonna be bad news bears for public order. Really makes me want to upgrade one of these to deal with that, but I don't think I can. Okay.
True servant of Sigma, champion of the faith,
These guys don't have much there.
servant of the faith. Forward in his name. Your word is my command.
Okay. These guys are all good. Alright, what else do we have here? Really need more public order. Oh, this doesn't give me public order, does it? No. Does this? Nope. Oh, it's still only -4. What? So this army wasn't giving any public order? That's weird. Okay,
What
I guess that's
orders?
fine. Oh, we do have another lord here. Okay. Yeah, once we get to rank 10, we can go with that. Balthasar, once he gets to rank 10, he can go for this one. Okay. And we're still working on weapons. Alright. Good enough. Just make sure I got everything I want over here. Yeah, I'm a little sketchy about having this. I feel like I'm not gonna need another warrior priest for a little bit.
There is power within prayer.
I eventually do want to upgrade to get the this retinue, but I'm probably gonna do that over here because I think Middenheim, they have a special thing for witch hunters. Yeah, I think we go ahead and get rid of this and get something more productive there, like the extra walls or the extra garrison and wall upgrades and all that stuff. Okay. Or just another money building, you know, just something. Just feels like that. That's not gonna. I'm not gonna hire any more warrior priests as long as these don't die. Okay, so they might go fight the dwarfs or something here. I don't know. We'll see if they want to step up to me or not. Wood Elves and Carrick Zephlin. Ah, it's getting spicy. There's a lot of fights going on.
Speak. I will hear you now. Be warned, my mood is dark.
Heh. No. Artois and Beastmen. Bloody Spears, Greenskins, Red Eyes, and Kislev. Okay. Cavalry focus. Melee cav. Aha. It's a toss-up. The Bretonnians have a lot of really good cav. I'd have to look at the numbers in this patch, but I mean, this is like their tier 3. This is usually analogous to their to like our Empire Knights. They may have changed them in this thing. They might be closer to Reichsguard, but either way, I mean, look at that stuff though. Like, they do have 4 ranks, but they have Diamond or Lance, which is good. They get this extra stuff. 73 charge. Anti-large, only 8 anti-large. So 34, 49, so way higher melee defense. A little bit lower armor with silver shields. Decent melee attack. I don't know. It's a toss-up. They're both really good. I think Demigryph Knights with Halberds would beat whatever they have. The thing about Demigryphs also is they have really heavy armor piercing. A lot of top-end cav don't have heavy armor piercing. These guys are like a lot of piercing. It's like 40 pierce plus 35. They have like 75 pierce against large. That's a lot. So a lot of the top-end cav just do not have much armor piercing. That's definitely something to consider. You know, when you look at Reichsguard, I mean, it's all good. They have some weapon strength, right? They have 47 weapon strength, but only 17 of that's piercing. So that means that, like, the Demigryphs are very, very good against other cav. Heavily armored cav. Okay, so these guys are back home.
I serve Sigma.
How far can I go? Okay, so I'm just going to come up here a little bit and scout with this guy just to make sure I'm not walking into anything
Impossible.
dangerous. If you have heroes in your army, it's a good idea to do that just to make sure you're not going to get thugged.
Praise be to Sigma. I will do anything
Now,
for Sigma.
do I want to keep this guy going, or do I want to pull in Balthasar and have Balthasar
Here
tag
to
in
serve.
here? Now, Balthasar is only rank 6, and he can't fight. I mean, I might just keep this guy, honestly. I mean, because he can fight decently, and he has this huge aura for plus 10 weapon damage and 30 melee attack that he can do every 90 seconds. Balthasar potentially does have magic. Now, I can't remember. Balthasar's, like, Lord skills are pretty good. So I do want to level him up. I just feel like right now... I'm going to go with this guy. I don't want him on a warhorse because I want him at the gates fighting with me when I take Middenheim. We don't need to recruit right now, so that's fine. Yeah, then we'll go with this guy. I think he's just better in combat, and I really need to be strong if I'm going to siege here.
Faith shields us. Charge the heretics!
The winds blow strong.
I should have sieged it and then brought him in so he'd get the experience. I goofed that up. It was a good thing to scout with him, but I could have just encircled and then moved him in and then attacked. So that probably would have been a better call. Level 11. Get the extra battle prayers. Okay. We're gonna go pistol corps here. Oh, we got 2 levels. You know, I actually don't mind the 2-level thing every now and then, just because so often I get, like, Pyrrhic Victory, like, it's a lot harder to get decisive. Nice. That's worth. You get twice the number of logs. -3 upkeep for crossbowmen, spearmen. Crossbowmen, spearmen. Income. And gives you timber. Yeah, that's really sweet. Okay, so I guess you can get Reiksguard everywhere on the map. So I was mistaken about that if I said that earlier in the campaign. I don't remember if I did or not, but you can get a Reiksfort everywhere. So these are only tier 3 cav, which is nice. They're expensive, but they are only tier 3, so that's good. Wait. Oh, adds walls. Okay, yeah, that's what I was thinking. Okay, looks good. So that's all good. Sure, now I need 4 growth, right, to upgrade Altdorf. So it's going to take a little bit longer. 145 a pop. It's probably going to be like 7 more turns, 8 more turns. I don't remember how much that 4th one is. It might be like 1,200. 1,500. We'll see, but I think we just got to save up for that tier 4. We really need a respectable wizard and a lot of this cool stuff. There's just so you hit such a huge power spike at tier 4. So we need to save up money for that also. We can hire an Empire captain soon. This little dude, we're going to go ahead and bring him over for some public order. Okay,
Protector of the weak.
I need the trickster on my main guy here. Make sure we're all pimped out. Sure. This is what I'm talking about, the magical item drop chance. Like, there's so many things you could get. So that would have been one cool thing with the other legendary lord, but we're just gonna let all that ride. Edicts. Oh, I want to forget to make stuff over here. We decided we're going to go with basic walls. Now, he hasn't declared war on me yet. So I think maybe we can get away with just going for this money. It's kind of a greedy build, but the public order's an issue, though. Maybe I do need to get rid of this and just get... I can recruit next door. Let's just get rid of this, then we'll get public order. So we can recruit next door, and we're going to level this place up at least to tier 3. So we can get the knights. Drop a public order building there. Okay. I think that's all good. Let me see.
Yes?
I can't really do any politics right now because everybody hates me. So just wait a second. Well, there was one...
Honor before... Hail, Sigmar's sons. Do you...
I am no churl.
Churl.
I will not.
How do you feel about churls, dear?
That was it.
The cat walked up and just lightly tapped the cat on the head. She likes the cat. She likes rattling cages. Like all these little like child bears we put up. She'll get on it, just like shake the cage. I think she doesn't want out. Maybe she kind of does, but I think she just like standing up and just likes to hear them rattle. It is fun how fast they sort of transform and learn stuff, especially early on here. Okay, we've got our first glimpse of Beastmen. Oh no, are they coming for us? No! No! Dude, why, bro? I didn't even see him before. No. We're gonna have to hire another... We just about got Carl back off the books, I think. We might be able to beat them. He's gonna be tough. What is this? Awesome dark. Reduced accuracy. So if you're within 40 meters of him, then you get reduced. Oh, it's a hex. Okay. Gotcha. Okay, that's pretty good. Primal Rage. Vigor. Some guns. Well, if I auto-resolve this, I could lose it. I really don't want to lose it. What? I don't know. Okay, I guess we'll just fight it. Dang it. I was just like, man, I have peace with everyone off to the east. These Beastmen. Is that right, Rory? What are you doing? What are you doing? I really wish I had some crossbows here. We don't have a lord. I mean, I know someone in the comments is gonna be like, "But you should have upgraded this to tier 3 and put walls on it." It's like, yeah, that sounds great in an ideal world, but I don't have the money for that. You have to, you know, that's one thing a lot of times in a lot of games that I play. People be like, but, you know, you could do this, or you could totally, like, why didn't you do this or this strategy? It's like, because money is a thing. It's a limiting factor, especially on Legendary. The fact that, like, I have to build public order buildings, and I have to upgrade my units because the enemy's going to have all these extra stats. I have to build higher tier units. Like, all of this forces you to play with a different kind of playstyle. You can't just do all of the good choices. Sometimes you just have to pick the least bad choice. And it involves risk if the game's balanced correctly, so. We're gonna have to make good use of these, knights here, I think. I think they're gonna come at us from... Now, their large units do not take a penalty in the forest, so... Most large units have a penalty in the forest, if you look. Large units take a penalty in the forest. So, like, these horses, you do not want to fight with them in the forest. But, like... What are those? Those that... Okay, these pigs are coming in hot. These have charge defense, right? You have to brace, though, which is tough. Because I know some people are like, why do you charge in with the spears? It's like, because a lot of times the enemy... Okay, we lost accuracy because he cast his little thing on us. We're gonna have to brace.
Moving now. The Empire endures. We are Sigmar's heirs. Go! Sir! For the Emperor! For Heldenhammer! Attack! Formation! March!
And I'm gonna try to flank around here.
Formation march! Charge!
Where are these handgunners? Come on, baby. I don't know.
Moving now! For the Warhammer! At speed! Awaiting command! Now! Withdraw! Taking position!
You need to get these Minotaurs out of here.
All ranks, fire!
Actually, we might be able to fire on these here. Let's see.
Your orders? And gunners! To battle! Take the ground! Cavalry, ready!
Gotta kill these guys.
Big troops, ready! Send us out! To battle! Take the ground! We are a ring of steel! Withdraw! Hand gunners! Pound and drive! We are Sigmar's heirs! Go! At speed! Hand gunners! Our steeds are restless!
God, these guys just will not die. That's like to the death.
For Heldenhammer! Formation march! Missiles at the ready! Fire! Fire! In range! Sigmar, preserve us!
There's like 2 Minotaurs left. How are they not fleeing?
Get back!
I'm not gonna be able to beat their legendary lord though. I think is the issue.
We're ready! Withdraw! No lingering!
I think we're gonna lose this. We just can't deal with their legendary lord. I don't think.
Sigmar! Quick march! Quickly! Go! Taking position! Spearman! By Ulrich's march! But the coming! serve for the Warhammer.
Well, maybe.
Hand gunners. The Heldenhammer. No lingering. Taking position. To battle.
If we can just gun him down. I mean, handgunners are very good at gunning down heavily armored units like Khazra.
Hand gunners. Quick march. Sigma! By Ulrich's wrath. Yes, sir, quickly. Shoot them! Taking position. Pound and drill!
Fire, 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 fire!
Take the grip! Moving now! Prepare for combat! No lingering! Formation! March! Take position! Quick march! We await your orders! Moving now! Hand gunners! Go! Yes, my lord! Standing down!
No, don't run in on him.
For Heldenhammer! At speed! Quickly! To battle! Fire! Fire!
Freaking
Go!
everyone run and then
Withdraw!
fire on him.
All ranks, fire!
Freaking handgunners. Fire! Use your guns!
Spearmen! Quick march! Withdraw!
They're like running up into melee combat. Why are these guys running? Because they got fired on by a couple of units? Oh my god.
In range!
There we go. Yes. Fire, fire, fire. No, fire! You guys have more than one range. No. No. What? God, that's infuriating. Why are they running up to like melee combat with this dude to fire their freaking muskets? Unbelievable. Now I get my town burned because these guys run up into melee combat with their freaking rifles to shoot this guy. They have like 150 range. It's so stupid. Now I get my town burned because these guys don't know how to. They had ammo. They're just thinking, oh, well, we don't have a clean shot or something. But they did. They had a clean shot. This is why I don't get handgunners. Like, if those were crossbowmen, we would have had that. But now we get this burned, we're going to have public order problems, and these guys are probably going to run through, replenish, and start rampaging all over my territory now because handgunners don't know how to use the freaking guns. Sometimes the mechanics in this game are infuriating. I love it. It's a great game, but just line of sight shot things are just really frustrating. Yeah, there it goes. Good stuff. Awesome. They had a clean shot. It wasn't a hill. I deliberately ran to the other side of the hill. They just stopped firing. And here comes Marienburg with another fresh 20 stack off of their one town. This guy's just gonna ignore us and try to backdoor us. Oh, here's Nordland. God, that's so frustrating. It's unbelievable. And now we're gonna get pushed back because of public order problems. I have to run back to deal with that. Like, I even tried moving. I ran my units away and tried to fire with them, and they still wouldn't fire. They just ran up into melee. So I even cleared out anyone that could have been in their way. Well, I am getting a lot of gold right now, so that's good. Empire's territory, blah, 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 blah. What is brutal business? 20 weapon damage for all factions. I don't like that because I'm using a lot of missile units.
I cannot.
By the comet!
Not possible. No.
I'm gonna lose Beastmen. There's just no way I can hold it, like, because these guys could just run through and start backdooring me in Owlheart or any of these other places, and I've got to come back and deal with this rebellion now. We can almost afford a second army, though. It's getting close. So we're gonna have to forfeit this Beastmen probably. If these guys want to go for it. Now, I could walk up there and fight them, but Midland could have another thing right there, and it's just... We're just getting pushed in. And if Khosric, I don't know, goes in his little beast thing or whatever and hires like 6 more units, it's going to be a huge problem. If they would have just fired that last volley, it would have killed him, and we would have won the fight.
Sigmarite Arch-Lector. To battle! Going forth. Purge the heretics. I will go. True servant of Sigma. Awaiting orders.
Huh. Okay, so we can...
I will do anything for Sigma.
Like, maybe, right... I don't know if we can hit Beastmen in one turn. This would protect Karaberg, and then we might be able to get around on this to go back to Beastmen. But I need to protect Karaberg more than anything else, most likely, because this does need to level up. This is the place with the cool buildings. Alright, 10 turns, we can get to tier 4 over here. Let's see. Still waiting on that place. Buy one of those. Oh yeah, Rory? Massive Untainted is pretty helpful. It lasts for 10 turns, but... Okay. It's fine. I'm gonna save up a little bit. We might have to hire a second army here in a second. Light might be acting a little funky. I mean, I thought that was going to be a hard fight to win, but I was just like, I felt like we just got trolled by the AI with handgunners, and that's why I don't do things that are straight line of shot most of the time. Even though you saw, like, he does a lot of damage when they hit him because it's very heavy, you know, armor piercing damage, but... Okay, they're just straight coming at us. They're not scared. It's fine. Whatever. I'm glad they're coming at us, though, because that means that we don't have to go chase them down. That's good. Don't know where these clowns went. We're gonna have a rebellion here soon. We're gonna have to go deal with.
Never.
There's gonna be a rebellion here soon. We're gonna have to deal with. We don't know where it's gonna be though, because we don't have the capital, so we don't know if it's Caribert or Beastmen. I think a rebellion clears away provincial instability, but I'm not 100%.
Ready to serve.
There's a rebellion on that place. That's fine, but
I live to serve the Emperor.
okay, what all do they have? Yeah, we can deal with that. They have a lot of ranks. What? They're getting like rank 6 now? On turn 19? Dude, go take this back so I can take it back from you. Go fight Bretonia, man. How are these? Peasant bowman. Pretty good. What is this pitchfork thing? Peasant duty. The leadership is lower than 50%. And they get melee attack and defense. Huh.
Servant of the Faith.
Okay, let's do it.
By Sigma.
I like to have him on foot so that I can put him into spears comfortably. That's why I took him off his horse. Without him just getting completely demolished. Is that right, Rory? What you got? You got your little towel? Let's bring her in here.
Well, she's PG-13 right now. She's, you know, watch out. She's naked in this towel.
Oh no. There we go. Got that right? G13. Yeah. Okay. Like that, Rory?
Oh, honey.
She's good. PG-13 under this now. No naked babies on camera.
What?
I said no naked babies on camera.
Well, it's probably fine, but, you know, she might be mad at this in 16 years. That's right.
Alright, let's do it. Well, we're already way over time. Did my alarm just not go off? Dang. Okay. Well, we'll do the fight, obviously, anyways. It'll be a little late to the stream, but that's fine. We haven't... I don't think we had a good fight. We had a troll fight. I don't know. I mean, I guess it was kind of a close fight, but I don't know if I'd call it a good fight. We had a fight that tilted the crap out of me. I do have Faw's protection, so I can actually do something. Sort of. God, all these trees. Okay, we might... Wait, is that the edge of the map? I was like, oh, cool, there's a good clearing where I can set up. No, I can't, because it's... So we're gonna have to go way to the back. Clears are not, or trees are not good with artillery. Now, mortars can get around trees better than most artillery. They had horses. I don't remember. Oh, their lord's on a horse though. We can put the halberd on the lord.
General! Outriders! Ready for war! For the Emperor! Outriders! To battle! Moving now!
They kind of have archers pretty much everywhere.
Ground! Yes, sir, quickly!
Trying to see if I can find some exposed areas. I have to stay away from crossbowmen. So they can beat us in a straight fight.
Sigma calls! Go! Sigma calls! We are Sigma's heirs!
What was what?
No lingering!
Huh?
Pick targets!
Oh, I don't know.
Stop!
Yeah, don't waste all of your ammo on that one set of archers. Just hold for a second.
Taking position! We await your orders! All ranks fire! Sir! We serve the Emperor! Pick your targets!
Always want to try to aim for the most clustered thing that you can.
Outriders! Ready ammunition! Go, Marat! Fire! Drag that machine! To battle! No lingering! Ready for war! Through to cannons! Crank that machine! Fire! Taking position! Outriders! Take the ground! Ranging target! Sigma guides us! Cannons fire! Understood! Go! Emperor's might! Fire! Yes, General! We are Sigma's heirs! Elevate cannon! The Empire endures! At speed! Shalia protects us! Quick march! Sigma calls! Crossbowmen, ready! For the Emperor! Cannons, fire! Bang that machine! For Heldenhammer! for war! Spotter's the target! Bring it down! The Empire endures! The winds blow strong! Our orders! Guns of null! No lingering! Ready for order! For the Emperor! Spotter's the target! Take it! The Empire endures! Soldiers of the Empire! The ground quakes! Now! Yes, General! Lift up quickly! Armed and ready! Quick march! Take aim! Our steeds are restless. We obey. Remember,
I'm not gonna be able to run down as much stuff as I could before
crossbowmen! By
with the pistoliers, which is definitely a consideration.
Marina, guide our aim! Mortar! Crank that machine! Crew to cannons! Taking position! Engage! Rolling ring! Crossbows ready, General! Launch! I serve Hiss! Yes, sir! We serve France!
I'm gonna kill as many as I can because they're probably gonna be able to retreat.
Ready for war! Black powder blessed! Now! All ranks take retreat!
We'll probably have to fight him again, so we're just trying to kill as many as we can. Oh, this guy thought he was safe. He's like, y'all are gonna let me live? No, we're not. We always get close victory, it feels like. It wasn't close, man. That was a massacre. I always feel like these don't do anything. But they definitely do. They just feel kind of inaccurate, but they do pretty nice splash damage. That high arcing shot's really nice too. That's going to be great for sieges, because traditionally a lot of catapults and stuff have a hard time in sieges because they can't get the arc, the proper arc over walls, but these can fire just straight up, straight down in, which is nice. definitely the money at this point.
True servant of Sigmar.
Come on, baby. Oh, I don't think we'll be able to get him.
Sigmar
Maybe.
lightens my steps.
It's close. Nice. Oh, sweet. Yeah, I remember with the, you get a lot of,
Cleanse the Empire.
Let's give this guy the burger. Can we give him the burger? No, it has to be just for a lord.
Let us forge our faith.
The burger is good for public order.
Servant of the faith.
Yeah, I think we can reach him.
Absolutely not.
Clean him up here. Sigmar, I think replenishment. Maybe stimulate growth.
Arch-Lector. Purge the heretics.
Oh, what is mercenary? Huh.
Following Sigmar's path.
Bargain. Valet? They would say in England. We say valet.
Champion of the faith.
Shield on a steel pistol corpse. I think we need to start going for this stuff down here. So we'll probably go for Leader of Renown. Leader of Renown.
Sigmarite Arch.
Now what was... I got like a mercenary or something. What was that? Oh, there it is. It's 5%. Now we're getting some followers. That's what I'm talking about. Let's see. Can this guy get any of this stuff? Is it magic? Sure. Sure. I guess they lowered the magic resistance on there. It used to be a little bit more. Can this guy get anything? Hedge Wizard. Okay. So we have to make some choices here. Okay, Peasant is obviously pretty troll, so we don't need that. I think, Casualty Replenishment's good. Messenger and Scribe. Can these guys have messengers and scribes? Scribe, can he run messenger? He can, okay. Let's take that off of him. Swiftness is not entirely necessary, although it's nice. Magic drop chance, definitely want that. I think I want Burger too.
By Sigmar.
Not possible.
See if they want peace.
Sigmar's will.
I don't think so. I don't think they're a fan of us.
Deliver your missive and then get
Maybe,
from my
I mean-
presence.
We could just burn that place and let Leon Kerr have it. But I don't
Praise be to Sigmar.
think so. It's not worth running up there for that. I mean, we could try peace. I'm not interested in their territory, and I would just love for them to just get off my back for a little
You
bit.
dare come at me making absolutely not.
Whatever. They can come at us if they want, I guess.
Protector of the weak. True servant of Sigmar.
We can't run?
Moving out.
Why can't we assume dash stance? Okay, so you have to have 25% of your chance left. Huh, that's interesting. I thought typically if you ran out of movement, you could still put this on and get more. I guess not. Okay, I think this will be fine. There's not going to be a rebellion here. These guys can't run all the way down there that turn. Okay. Certainly not going to repair that stuff. Alright, so we're getting some pretty good money. It's 9 turns. Keep in mind, a lot of this stuff is very, very, very expensive. Right, this is 9,000. It feels like I'm getting 10% off somehow. I thought this was 10,000. But I don't know how. Unless it's Balthasar. The ghost of Balthasar Gelt. That's pretty good if for your main place where you're going to recruit. 10% off and plus 2 chevrons is pretty legit. Because chevrons on really expensive big ticket units are a lot. It gives you a lot of melee attack and defense for each rank. But anyways, we're going to need Altdorf. Altdorf Colleges of Magic, yes. So that's 9,000, and then we're going to need this. It's 5,400. And this. So 9,000, 5,400, that's like 14,000. This is another 7,000. So we're looking at like 22,000 gold before we even start hiring units. And those are some good artillery here. That's not including demigriffs if we want those. That'd be another 26, 32,000. We want that. We need great swords. Okay, we already have that completed. Oh, I can hire an Empire Captain. I forgot about that. Okay. And then if we want this stuff, that's going to be really expensive too. This is kind of like... We'll probably wait until we take the Midland place, because I think they'll have something to do with like some upgraded stuff for this. Yeah, definitely top priority is magic, foundry, and armory. And those are all going to be very expensive, so you're looking at minimum 20,000. Minimum 20,000. Okay, let's look here and see... Get a hero, and that's going to be the end of this episode here in just a second. Okay, we can get up to 2 Empire Captains. I'm not sure if we need to, but the upkeep on them is so low, it's almost worth just hiring them if they just give public order, which they do. 6 versus large, okay. Ambush. Poison attacks are nice. Bonus versus large. I think poison.
The Empire.
Now, I don't remember what's up with this guy. They may have given him new skills or not. He used to be one of the weakest. And he still is. I mean, he's an okay fighter. You know, like his stats are decent. It's respectable. He can get a Pegasus at level 9, so flying is really nice. Empire has a lot of good flying units. Training is not amazing. It's okay. Spread public order's okay. But yeah, so he can fight, you know, but most of the time he's not going to be worth it. The reason he would be worth it is you can get a lot of followers with him and just kind of beef up your army. He does give everybody extra leadership, which is okay. Yeah, he's one of the worst heroes in the game in terms of just like contributions to battle. But he does have the spread public order, which I'm definitely interested in, and then training. This isn't that big of a deal unless you get a ton stacked. It takes thousands of experience to get even just 1 chevron. In fact, I'm going to go with this, and then I'm just going to go with Blade Master just to give him a bit more kick in fights. Just let him face tank a lot of stuff. He's got a lot of armor.
Yes, son of Sigmar.
So that's fine. We're waiting on that. We're waiting 9 turns for tier 4. Can't run with him anymore. Muster mark is all good for now. I do have a little bit of money. I could go ahead and upgrade this. It would give us public order. Could eventually get some walls down here because vampire counts are going to come at us eventually. It's just a matter of time. And if we can get walls up there, we might be able to defend. Although, maybe it's not worth it. I don't know. Wait, why is the public order so crazy? Taxes, difficulty, corruption. Thought it was just -4. It must have been like a Confederation bonus or something that we were getting. Okay, yeah, so we're going to have to put a public order building here, or we're just going to lose it. And it's 400 something per turn, so we want to keep that. Okay, Tappelheim. Yeah, I think we just go ahead and grab this. Yeah. It's good to me. That's pretty cool that it's at tier 3 now instead of tier 5. Tier 5 is like cool, but it takes forever. Upgrade that all the way. Okay. We're about to finish our techs. 4 state issued weapons, and now we can start grabbing this stuff. Which is gonna be great. Oh yeah, that right there. Volley fire. And that. Sweet. Although this is sweet too, and this only takes 5 turns for these. There's some nice text that just came up. That is going to be very helpful. I don't think I have a lot of ports yet. Income from trade is starting to become a big deal. Growth is really nice in a lot of these places. Okay, so we've got some good stuff. Okay, let's see. Alright, so I think that's it. That's probably going to be it for this episode. Oh, we got Karaberg here. How long until 4 turns until we get our next upgrade? Need to put something here. Roads for the movement speed. I mean, that might actually be a thing, because we're going to have to run up here and deal with this, and then maybe run back down. Like, there's a lot of running in this area. And that is pretty cheap. Or do I just go for the cash? The greedy cash buy. I am going to need a lot of money. We have to go cash. Eventually, I might go guardhouse or something, but I just need money. Like, we have to go these 2. Eventually. We might be able to get rid of the pastures at some point. Okay, that does require armory. That does not require any sort of armory, though, it appears. So we can hire this 1 unit and put it in our core roster. I think, unless that's just a glitch. No, it says both of these require armory, but this does not require anything special. Okay. So we'll definitely grab the special Karaberg guys. We'll go from there. Alright, I think that's gonna be it. Check everything one more time. Looking all good, make sure everybody moved. So we could bring back in Balthasar, but we kind of need a fighter right now. We'll bring him back in for his faction-wide effects eventually. Once we get more artillery, like his little special thing that he gets that like gives all this extra damage to artillery will be more valuable. Okay, go ahead and call it there, and then that'll be it for this episode. So we're gonna have to drop down and fight a rebellion at Karaberg, probably, maybe Beastmen. They'll take Beastmen if they, if they want. That's fine. Karat Kadreen was destroyed. Now, where were they? They're over near the vampire counts. I think that's where Karat Kadreen is. That's probably not good. That means the vampire counts aren't going to have any enemies near them. Which means they're more likely to come at me. Okay, Artois and Leonise are fighting each other, so... Okay, ready for duty. Alright. Oh, Chaos stirs. Okay. It says turn 20. Chaos is coming out. That's what I said in before, that Chaos gets rowdy really early. In my normal Empire campaign, I thought it was turn 30 when they started coming out, but... Now, this is before adding Norska into the main game, I think. So I don't think they have, like, all of the Norska units and stuff like that in this mod yet. So we'll probably come back and revisit Empire again at some point once Norska's in. I will definitely do a Norska campaign on Mortal Empires. I might wait till Steel Faith implements them first, because this mod is so much fun. I mean, I know I got frustrated at times, but that's part of the fun too, is getting frustrated. It's like feeling a challenge, feeling something where you're just like, you're trying really hard, but it's tough. You know, that's one thing that, I don't know, sometimes with the channel and League of Legends and stuff, sometimes people will be like, oh, salty, or oh, mad, you know, if I get animated about something. I'll be like, no, how did that play happen that way? Kind of like what happened with the Beastmen. That's good. Like, sometimes being, like, having some emotion, caring a little bit, getting frustrated, that's a good thing, that you're feeling something, you know? If you just didn't care, if you were just going through the motions and it was really easy, what's the point? I don't know. So I think that, like, being emotional, even if it might be perceived as a negative emotion sometimes, can actually be, you know, a good thing. That's a positive thing. Okay, I think Karakadreen was over here. Okay. So these guys finished them off. Wow, Red Eye's going to work over here. Alright. So they have at least 2 provinces. Look at the details on this map. I don't know, for like a strategy game? I don't know. I think it's great.
The nation calls.
It's 8 turns. Okay, but that's going to be it for this episode. We'll get back in there. It's definitely getting exciting. We just finished hand weapons, so I have to figure out what we want next. We have a lot of good options. Upkeep reduction is massive. That's for crossbowmen too. I mean, that'd save us a ton of cash per turn. Maybe we have to get that, because, you know, there's one army. How many do I have? I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 9, 10, 11. 11 units that would be eligible. And just say the average is like, you know, 150. Yeah, it's like 1,700 gold or something. Because some of the crossbowmen are a little bit more, but it's like 1,700 gold. So 10% would be an extra, you know, 170 gold per turn discount, which is pretty legit. So, I mean, I am making 2,000 right now, but I'm about to hire another army eventually. Oh no! Oh no! I'm getting trolled. Oh, I just got trolled. After they burned it, then Leon Kerr has come in and taken Helmgart. He occupied it. So now I can't complete this province to get the extra 4 public order unless I want to battle Bretonnia. That means I'm going to be sitting on negative 15% tax rate the whole time, probably. Yeah. We'll figure it out next episode. I really don't want to fight Leon Kerr, not at this point. What is he ranked at? He's not ranked
King Llewellyn
super
Leoncaire.
highly, but he's a good trade partner. I mean, how much money am I making off of him? We do have other trade partners that can soak that up. I mean, I guess I'm only making 296 off of him. Well, we got to deal with Midland first. Another option would be I could just get all of these to tier 3 and then just put public order stuff in them and, you know, work around it, and that will be fine. It does suck. Hopefully the Beastmen or someone else will come in there and fight him. Who's fighting him right now?
Champion of the lady.
Just scaling, so they're not going to get in there probably. We'll see. I mean, another option is I could just weave a small band. I mean, it's not going to be worth it, but I could just, like, level up Carl here or something. Just give him a little squad of units. I mean, I could just put Carl in Altdorf, just have him sit there. And then when they come in to siege it, then I just kill him. So basically just come down here every 5 turns or something and just kill the rebellion. Like, I think this garrison is so strong that it can beat the rebellion, probably. So maybe it's not as big of a deal as I think. Okay, but we'll figure it out next episode. So, thank you very much, have a good day, and I'll see you next time.